Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lloyd 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Phillip?
One and all. Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
So, what did they do to Godzilla, Chris? Because what happened? What happened on Netflix? What happened?
It's not on Netflix yet, but
You saw it, though.
I did not see it yet. No,
Okay, but you heard.
I read the whole movie, basically.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
We are referring to Godzilla's third Netflix movie. What is it called?
The Planet Eater.
The Planet Eater, which is the stupidest title I've ever heard in my life.
Are you talking about it? You talking about the animated? Or,
Yeah, the shitty anime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw the first one. I didn't want to watch the second one.
Don't. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about the first one.
Yeah, I still got to finish the first one all the way
Yeah.
through.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Go ahead, Chris, go.
I guess we're gonna get into spoilers with this. So
Tell me
if you
my
don't wanna know-
Cheerios, and I'm gonna listen to you. So go ahead.
Yeah. Go on, Chris.
So yeah, I don't even know where to start really. Okay, I'll start with the good thing. The one good thing that was in this movie is that they said that Ghidorah was actually really cool. He's much different than anything that we've seen from him before. He's almost got like a Lovecraftian kind of origin. If any of you are familiar with, H.P. Lovecraft and that kind of like cosmic horror.
It didn't look like that plastic banana thing we...
Guy was a horrible
Did not.
action figure.
He did not look like that. Yeah, no. Apparently he looks like that in a vision that one of the characters has, but the rest of the movie he doesn't look like that. So
Mm-hmm.
the biggest disappointment that I've heard from everybody who has seen this film has said the same thing, that they're all like, this was the thing that made them say, basically screw this series. It's not worth it. Godzilla and Ghidorah don't actually fight. Basically what happens is Ghidorah shows up and he's this like cosmic horror being, and he comes from another universe, and so basically he comes from another universe where the laws of physics are different than ours.
Oh, come on.
So he can't be touched.
Oh, God.
Like literally, when you try to touch him, you pass right through him.
This is ridiculous.
So he's a transient being, basically.
Yeah. But the switch is that he can interact with things in our universe, but nothing in our universe can interact with him.
Well, how does that work?
Oh,
Yeah,
How's Godzilla supposed to defeat him then?
Well, that's the thing. So apparently, what happens is Ghidorah shows up. He kills the rest of humanity.
Oh,
Basically.
with the purpose for them surviving and rebuilding. That's the end of that.
You want to know what the best part of it was? Is that the way he does it is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in a Godzilla movie. And I'm not even joking when I say this.
God.
The alien leader, because there are aliens in this movie, at first they were on our side, but it turns out, of course, that they are, of course, evil.
Mm-hmm.
And the leader of these aliens summons Ghidorah to our plane of existence.
oh, God.
And now listen to me. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Oh,
This
here
is
we
what
go.
happened.
This is unbelievable.
Roll, please.
I want everybody to remember when Godzilla could fly, when he started dancing,
Oh,
when he
God.
did that gravity tail thing, and when he was doing jujitsu.
Yes,
Oh, come on.
I want you to keep all of this in mind when I say what I'm about to say. Because if this is true, wow, Toho.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So the alien leader, he summons Ghidorah to our plane of existence
Right.
by giving the followers of his religion, some of which are human, he makes them drink this substance
Oh,
God.
that when they drink it, Ghidorah's, and I'm not making this up again, Ghidorah's shadow devours their shadows
Oh God.
and kills them.
Oh shit!
Oh Toho.
And then the
what
rest
crack
of
are you on?
Ghidorah, the rest of another head of Ghidorah, destroys the ship, the Eratrum, that's
Oh,
orbiting
God.
Earth, the ship that brought them back.
Come on.
He destroys that, right?
And I
So then
look now.
immediately after doing this, he notices Godzilla,
Oh god!
and he goes after Godzilla. And of course, Godzilla's like, "You've got to go." So he starts firing his atomic breath at him. Ghidorah can apparently bend space, and he redirects Godzilla's atomic breath so that it doesn't hit him. So then the three heads all grab onto Godzilla, they bite him, and they start lifting him up as if they're going to take him off the Earth.
Mhm.
Okay? This is the fight.
Out of the storyline.
This is the fight. I'm not even joking. This is all that happens. And as they're doing this, of course, Godzilla is trying to fight back, but everything he does is going either through Ghidorah's body because he's intangible, or his atomic breath is being redirected.
How could you be intangible but yet grab Godzilla? That doesn't make any sense.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying.
You have to be able to be solid to be able to. You're not all powerful. That's ridiculous. Nobody's like that.
Well, that's not even it.
Okay.
Because this Ghidorah, apparently, when you summon Ghidorah to our universe, in this universe, he has to have something called an anchor point,
Right.
which is the person that summoned him.
Okay.
And so basically what happens is our main character, Haruo, which is now probably the last human alive,
Well, see that. Okay.
he basically kills the alien leader.
Right.
And I guess the anchor point transfers to him because he killed the alien leader.
No.
And in doing so, he becomes the anchor point, and Ghidorah comes fully into our universe.
Wait.
Oh,
If he killed the anchor point, Ghidorah should be going back.
Apparently not.
No.
So Ghidorah solidifies into our universe. And this is the point where people, if you weren't out already, this was the point where people were like, nope.
Yeah, but if he becomes more solid in our reality, that means he's easier to kill then. Is that right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. As soon as he solidifies, Godzilla kills him.
Oh.
There you go. They should have done that in the very beginning.
Wow.
So does that mean the lead alien is intangible too then?
No, he's dead, apparently.
No, I mean...
When he was around.
So
Was he-
Godzilla
No, he
wins.
wasn't.
Godzilla wins.
So Godzilla, not only does Godzilla win, he still rules the Earth.
Yeah, with one human.
Yeah,
Oh,
is
no,
it-
no, no. That human dies at the end.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You want to know? You want the even more ridiculous thing that happens, and you're gonna love this, Joe. I laughed my ass off when I read this.
Steps in front of a vehicle
hilarious.
talking to his girlfriend.
Oh, no, his girlfriend is dead.
They're all dead. He's the only human. There's nobody to talk to.
But there's a tribe of quote unquote these like human-like beings on the Earth, right? And two of them, this tribe worships Mothra. Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
And of course, there are the Mothra twins, except in this universe, they are regular-sized people.
Okay.
One of them, and again, not making this up,
Okay.
I'm not this creative.
Wait, I know. Before you say anything, what would be the purpose of killing him if he?
I'll get to that.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Just go.
It's coming.
One of these Mothra twins, right? Because he befriends one of them in the second movie,
Oh,
but
God.
this is her sister. Okay.
Oh.
Keep that in mind. One of them tells him, "Our tribe doesn't believe in like wars or anything like that. That's not what we consider a victory.
Mm-hmm.
What we consider a victory is like helping our fellow people and stuff."
Wasn't he
One
doing
of
that?
these- One of these things that she says specifically is a victory is also creating life.
What?
Having a
And-
baby?
Oh, hang on. So he's been charged with repopulating the dead Earth.
Yes.
So he didn't. Everybody died.
No. The
Why?
tribe survives at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
And apparently, there is a scene in this movie where it is implied that they sleep together.
Yeah.
In the Godzilla movie.
What?
When did this become a Shakespearean drama?
God.
I just lost my appetite.
And so at the end of this movie, she has his child. And then at the end of the movie, he gets really pissed because Godzilla's still alive, and they have this nanometal that was the thing that killed his original love interest in the second movie. And he gets into the last thing, they call it a vulture, that was made by these other aliens, and charges at Godzilla, and Godzilla kills him.
Well, of course.
And that's apparently the end of the
So
movie.
here's the thing, Toho. You have to. Why would you want to kill
Oh,
an
did
entire
Chibnall
human
write
race?
this?
Why would you? The whole purpose, I thought, was that at the end, Godzilla gets defeated and the humans repopulate the Earth.
That's what we all thought.
Right, but no, they just want to show that Godzilla is the greatest thing ever, and everything else can die, and Godzilla reigns supreme, and bring on Mothra, let's go, Godzilla Animated 4. It's like,
No, this is it. This is the last one.
thank God. Really.
Now, I have to say this, right? I still need to see the movie, so take all of this with a grain of salt right now, even though this is pretty much probably the way
I
the movie
didn't
goes.
like the first one at all.
I've got to say this. There was this interview that came out. There was with the director and I think the two screenwriters, and we have a case here that's really freaking me out a bit because the director of these three movies was not a Godzilla fan,
Of course.
and
Of course he isn't.
apparently he literally said, I think this might even be a direct quote because they asked the screenwriter or the other director, and he was like, well, if we had it our way, we would have done things differently. But the director wanted to do things his way.
I love when they say that after
But the direct quote that I'm referring to is apparently he even said, like, this might be paraphrasing a bit, but is it necessary for Godzilla to breathe fire?
Oh my God. Really? Who said
And-
that?
The director.
Oh my God.
That is...
But the more frightening thing though is that apparently Toho, not the director,
Mhm.
Toho told these guys under no circumstances are these movies to be about monster battles. You have to do other things.
What?
I want to remind everybody that in 2021, Toho is apparently beginning their World of Godzilla series. Keep that in
What?
mind.
If it's
Oh,
not
no.
monster battles, then why the hell have one?
Oh no.
I am all for interesting ideas in these movies.
Chibnall's in charge.
But
Wait a minute.
If
Wait a
you're
minute.
telling me that you told people who are making a movie about Godzilla,
Oh my God,
that
Chibnall infected them. They're going to be PC. They're going to be social justice warriors working on Godzilla. And
I'm telling you, if you're telling me that you told them that they can't have any monster battles in
oh
this movie,
my
then you
God,
should not give them access to his whole roster of enemies.
it's
you
over. It's over then.
So
That's what it is.
I'm quite worried about this next
This
project, The
fucking
World of
whole
Godzilla.
world is fucked right now. Fucked.
Can you believe, and honestly, it's again, Legendary Pictures
Fuck.
is doing this right, and I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
It's shocking to me that then an
Who-
American studio is doing this better than
Who
Toho.
the fuck is running Toho that's allowing this? Young people that
I
never
don't know.
seen Godzilla before?
Oh no, they've seen it.
Well,
I think it's
not
required.
Shin Gojira, obviously, they see, not anything else.
Well, like Shin Gojira, though, like, I mean, after this, I have a little bit more of a respect for that movie because at least it was like, well, we're trying something.
I don't have respect for that either. No. I'm sorry there.
Oh, man.
Dude, we're going to have the era of shit Godzilla films from Toho now?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're going to blow our minds with whatever they have, but...
Bullshit.
I'm really sad that the MonsterVerse is ending. I really am. It's
After hearing this, I can see how, just like Twilight ended the vampire werewolf genre.
I thought Godzilla vs. Kong was a little bit ridiculous at first, but now I'm kind of like, you know what?
Oh, it's perfect. It's going to be perfect. The other stuff's going to be shit, Toho.
I really hope not. I really hope they have something good planned. I really do.
Well,
but these past few years, I really question some of the decisions that they're making with this story. Like,
I do too.
I just don't. I don't understand the purpose of these three movies. They did nothing to further like
Did they
the
lose
legend.
money? Did they lose money?
I don't know. I have no idea. I know the first one did marginally well, and then the second one didn't do well. I don't know what.
No, they lost money. They didn't make money. They suck.
Well, we don't know that though. We can't say that. We don't know.
Oh, we'll find out.
But yeah, I'm really disappointed.
Are those movies? Were those movies made straight for Netflix? They come from cinema first.
Yes, they were not specifically made for Netflix. They wanted to do a movie with Polygon Pictures, and then Netflix picked it up to say, okay, we'll distribute it after it comes out in Japan.
Netflix been picking up a lot of stuff lately, or trying to get their hit. I mean, they picked up Cloverfield.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the last one.
As bad as the final thing I'll say about this series is, as bad as these three movies were, the two novels that came out, Monster Apocalypse and Project Mechagodzilla, are amazing.
Oh.
Like the timeline that they lay out is just it's some of the best stuff that they've put for Godzilla, that they've put out for Godzilla.
Why don't they make a movie of that though?
Thank you. That's what I've been saying since I saw the video about the first book, because it's only in Japanese. They explain all of this shit that happens, and it's like, what the hell? This is amazing.
I'm worried that this whole thing, even with Doctor Who, is spreading. Social justice warrior and all the PC culture. Do they know that they're losing money though, or no? Or are they making money in Japan?
Again, I'm not. I don't even know. I know that that they've been pretty happy with these three movies, apparently, though.
Well, China loved Venom.
Yeah.
We're gonna get another $100 million out of that.
Which means we got a sequel coming.
Well, we already had a sequel, probably two.
Yeah, but we'll have two definitely.
Maybe three. This sucker is gonna go 650.
Which means they're going to bring him into Spider-Verse.
And it's not done. It will probably finish at like close to 660, 670. Well, it's only 1 week in China, a couple days in China. It could be another week, and then it can make another, like, right, Chris? Another 50.
It could, if they like it as much as apparently we're hearing. Yeah.
They said about 100 million, 95 or 100 million for a couple days. Couple days. Wow. So, and Venom, Kraven the Hunter, Morbius the Living Vampire, Aunt May goes shopping. Mysterio gets his helmet done.
Use Mysterio.
Mysterio gets his helmet back.
Mysterio is one of the few that made it over to the raft, made it onto the raft that's sailing slowly towards Marvel.
MCU.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for that.
Him and Scorpion, I believe. Yeah.
And Vulture. Yeah.
And Vulture. Yeah.
Okay. And Doc Ock, probably.
So, half of the Sinister Six.
Right. They'll have to just make new ones. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing. I want to talk now about. Should we do another cast or just continue with this one? Yeah, let's continue with this
So
one.
just continuing here, yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about movie placement for the MCU because Ant-Man and the Wasp, in my opinion, was bad placement right after Infinity War, right? Now we're going to get Captain Marvel, which is good placement because it's like Black Panther area, right? Like, and then we get Avengers 4, which we heard is going to be 3 hours, which is going to be amazing.
Well, the first cut is 3 hours.
Right.
They're still editing it
Correct.
down. So probably gonna be
but what I'm worried about is not even 2 months later. 2 months. You can't even give people a little more time. Spider-Man Far From Home takes place immediately after Avengers 4.
Yeah, that's too soon.
Immediately after. Like, I'm talking like right after the movie ends.
It needs to be 4 to 5.
So, in other words, you're not even giving people a chance that missed it in the movies to see it on DVD or Blu-ray. You're going to continue the story not even 2 months after. And it's still going to be in the theaters by the time Spider-Man Far From Home is in there. It's probably going to be in 10th place or whatever. You're popping them out too fast.
Yeah.
Like, you need to give, like, at least a 4-month gap or something.
Definitely 4 to 5.
12 months. Like, you can't just put it out 2 months later. Like, that's a bad idea. I mean, I'm sure. Yeah.
I think that's by design. And the reason I'm saying that is if a certain character dies in Avengers 4, it sounds to me like they're trying to, like, strike while the iron's hot and be like, here's, his protege's movie.
See, the iron's hot because the thing is that we already talked about it on this cast. We already spoiled it on this cast. We already heard that Tony Stark ain't making it. And that they spoiled it already. Sony spoiled it. That the Tony Stark's funeral is in the beginning of, like, Spider-Man. So, like Tony Stark's the one that, and again, I don't believe this because I do feel that there's going to be an after credit scene in Far From Home that's going to show that Robert Downey Jr. is alive, like he healed himself or whatever. But, like, Sony spoiled it because obviously they don't give a crap.
Yeah, thinking that it might be just a setup for Ironheart?
No, the reason why Sony spoiled it is because there's a little bit of feuding because the Russos said flat out that Venom is not part of the MCU. They said Venom was part of the MCU. They're a little angry. So they decided, let's just spoil the shit out of it, that sense, and piss them off. So it's like a little bit with Marvel and Sony. And now Sony feels they're on top, which, Chris, is there one more Spider-Man movie part of the contract or no?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There is, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And then that's the final Spider-Man movie unless they renegotiate the contract.
Redo it. Yeah, yeah.
So Far From Home is Phase 4, and Spider-Man, the one after that, will be Phase 5, right?
Yeah, because I'm assuming it's going to be when he's like a senior in high school or something.
Right. So,
yeah.
So then they're going to have to renegotiate soon because that's fast approaching. Now, Phase 4 is going to be made up of what, 5 years? Or 4 years, something like that, or 3 years? What is it going to be, like 3 years?
I don't even know if we have the full Phase 4 lineup yet. So
we didn't get the lineup yet.
We know a couple.
But I know that they're filming Black Panther 2 and Doctor Strange 2 and Black Widow and Eternals. The thing I'm worried about is the way they're talking. They're saying that they may release 4 Marvel movies in 1 year, which is absolutely absurd. Okay? And what's going to happen is they're going to learn the hard way. You're oversaturating the markets.
Yep.
Like they did with Star Wars. It was Last Jedi, 6 months later, Solo. No. A year apart at least. But they don't get it, and they're gonna fall on their face. Something's gonna happen, whether it be externals or something, and they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn. Just like the Disney Plus, right? they're oversaturating it with series already. Like, not only are you going to have the Loki series, not only are you going to have the Scarlet Witch series, which Vision's supposed to appear in, but you're also going to have Winter Soldier with Falcon in a series, right?
They're killing the genre.
And then you're making 3 Star Wars shows. And you're doing Pixar, which, again, Monsters, Inc. is, people are betting that that's one of the Pixar things. Monsters, Inc. series, right? So you're really, I mean, this is what's happening, though, Chris. And you can tell me if I'm wrong. They're going nuts. It's not just them, though. CBS All Access, they have their 3 Star Trek shows. They have Discovery, they have Picard, and now they have the new series, Section 31, that's going to happen. That was just announced hours ago. So they're going to have 3 Star Trek series for All Access.
My opinion is they should have waited till they had the second show. Then
they didn't even wait. They just went into it. They didn't even wait.
Yeah.
And the only other variety on CBS All Access is going to be Twilight Zone, which is going to be Jordan Peele, because there's nothing else. And by the way, there was going to be another streaming service that was created that I heard was canceled in favor, and Critters was supposed to be the series, a TV series that was supposed to launch the thing. They're getting movies instead. So they scrapped that. I just think there's too much, Chris. I think it's oversaturating the market with everything. What do you think?
I think they're trying to test the waters right now and seeing if they can get away with this, and they might, but I doubt it.
I doubt it.
And
no.
If they don't, then they're gonna just start pulling a couple of things here and there.
Yeah.
I don't think there needs to be 3 Star Wars shows.
No.
I think The Mandalorian might have just been enough with the quality.
Are they going to happen at the same exact time? Are they going to air?
Don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it, but my thing is, like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this Cassian Andor show. Like, I don't understand that at all.
What?
The Cassian Andor show.
Yeah, the one with from Rogue One.
From Rogue One.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't understand why.
I don't get that for the life of me.
It's just to make a series. Like, that's you could have did Bounty Hunters. Like, you could have did Jabba the Hutt's Bounty Hunters. You could have did some weird shit.
Well,
but
they could have done something with. I don't know why they won't make a show. I mean, they did Rebels, yeah, but like, I don't know why they don't make a show about a new Jedi.
Right. It's easier that way.
Jedi or something, you know? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
A couple of Jedi trying to survive during the Empire, like keeping their force powers.
Executive Order 66, and then Yoda sends the message, and then they run away.
I don't know. I mean, that and Bounty Hunters are really. I mean, they're kind of getting into that with the Mandalorian, but like, you know, that's what people want to see. You know.
Well, I have another question. We got the news today, right, that someone asked Harrison Ford, you know, because there was something about Chris Pratt appearing in the new Indiana Jones, right? Mm-hmm. And he was genuinely pissed about it. And if he said something towards the effect of if he's in, I'm out. Like, is that a real thing? Like, is he really genuinely trying where no one's going to replace him? Because I got to tell you, I don't know how that's allowed, because one, Disney owns Indiana Jones. It was part of the purchase with Star Wars, right? So yes, you're going to get a Harrison Ford Indiana Jones, but odds are it's getting rebooted, like right after that. So does he think that he's going to have say where because he thinks they think Chris Pratt's going to take over? Is he genuinely that pissed about it? Did you see that story?
I did see it. I don't know if that is genuine or not, but let's assume that it is. I think the way I'm interpreting it is like you're either going to do an Indiana Jones movie with me, or you're going to do an Indiana Jones movie with somebody else. He doesn't want to have it both ways in the same movie.
He just wants to be the star. Right.
No, not that. I think what he's trying to say is that if you want to do a new Indiana Jones, fine, I won't be in it. But if you me to be in it, don't do a new Indiana Jones.
Right. Don't bring Chris Pratt in as a long lost son or something.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we saw
kinda
that with.
Yeah. He won't like pass the torch. It's
Yeah.
going to be him as the Indiana Jones. He's by himself. He's not going to have any relatives. And he's going to die. He's going to die. And then if they're going to say there's another son, he's not going to be there filming a friggin' flashback scene. None of that. He's done with it. Like, done. He's not passing any torch.
Honestly, I say if he's that adamant, because there was of course those rumors or that story, we don't know if that's true, that he was more enthused to do an Indiana Jones movie than he was to do The Force Awakens, and they said
he would not sign the deal unless they killed him. He changed their whole script to make it that way. He got what he wanted.
Well, he wanted to die in Return of the Jedi too. So I mean,
but this time they gave it to him.
Yeah. So I mean, I say just make another one with him, and then do what you want to do after that.
Right.
Because I honestly think that if you come out now, especially now, and you're saying like we're doing Indiana Jones, but it's with the younger young Indiana Jones, people are gonna go, pardon my language, fuck you. That's what you do with Solo. I'm not going to see it.
Right.
And then.
I agree.
And
let him have his movie.
Like, oh, what do we do? Yeah.
I agree. Let him have his movie. And then you can talk how you want to talk afterwards.
Yeah.
Because the way Steven Spielberg was talking about, he's talking about having a girl as Indiana Jones.
God.
Because he's part of that whole social justice warrior shit. Like me too now. Like he's gonna do this. It's like
I'd rather get hit by Indiana Jones's whip in the face than have a female Indiana Jones. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Wow. Yeah. So.
I mean, you've already got that in Tomb Raider woman.
I'm glad that they sold the rumors and they announced it flat out that people that have control with James Bond said James Bond's not going to be a woman. Sorry. Like, end the story. Don't even talk about it. Talk about you, Jodie Whittaker. Don't even talk about that. So we have James Bond. Damn it. Completely not happening. Broke all your dreams and freaking shattered it. That's it. Can't have every role. God. I can't wait for that craze to end.
Same here.
It's gonna end when all these movies bomb. That's when it's gonna end.
Well, the scary thing is that they're already failing.
They are
and
failing.
It's still going.
Because they can't.
They want to ignore it.
They just can't accept defeat. They can't accept. So they're willing to bankrupt their whole entire. Look at. Okay. Look at Chibnall. He's putting this shit in these episodes that you can't watch it anymore. Like, he just has to put his fucking message and his fucking ways. He can't just be a writer getting paid to write for Doctor Who and write science fiction and honor fucking 55, 56 years of fucking history. No, this motherfucker has got to talk about every fucking social justice issue that he fucking cares about, and he's got to fucking implement that into the main fucking character and the companions and the whole philosophy in their fucking brain and try to teach everyone, because he says, we're going to teach the world. We're going to show the world. No, you taught everybody.
Shit.
Yeah, you taught everybody not to buy merchandise because they're all sitting on the shelf. They're not selling, and they're going clearance.
Penny bin. Just look at your Whittaker doll.
Yeah. How about you want them to buy merchandise? How about there's guys watching Doctor Who too?
Yeah.
Do you think like maybe you should make some stuff for guys to buy too? Because even the women don't want to buy what's out. That's why it's going clear.
And who said that would happen?
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want my, Stanza action figure. I think that's the thing I'm waiting for.
I'm telling you right now, they gave Doctor Who designated area, and then when the thing bombed merchandise-wise, they're taking it away. In fact, all the people that I talk to in these businesses, their face cringes when you mention Doctor Who, because it's like, oh, that lost us money. Like, oh. Like, that stuff's going to go to the back of the store. In fact, even in Midtown, it was in the last section. I filmed it in the very back by the back door, and now it's
Of course, it's by the back door. That way they can kick it open and check it
now
out.
they don't have anything to do with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who thing. There's nothing in there, nothing. So, yeah, you can't just do a series. It's got to be series, the merchandising, it's everything. You got to plan this out.
The Doctor Who control console yet, though? I haven't seen anything anywhere.
You have to plan this out. You have to market the show where you put advertisements everywhere. You have to put stuff that's familiar with it so they identify that it's Doctor Who. You can't and you cannot rewrite the Doctor's history.
No,
You're pissing people off.
You're pissing the people off that came back in 05. You're pissing the people off that Moffat.
Which is going to lead us into the Real Beans cast, which we're going to go right into it now. Because this has got to stop. Because he doesn't understand the damage that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's destroying it here in America. Effing destroying it. But it hasn't caught on yet, I guess, in the UK. Phillip will tell us. We'll talk about it in the next cast. All right, guys. Take care. Bye for now.